Bloomberg Audio Studios. Podcasts, radio, news.
The Stock Movers Report, your roundup of companies making moves in the stock market, harnessing the power of Bloomberg data.
Nora, you've got our stock movers. What are we looking at?
Well, let's look at Amazon. This is ticker AMZN. We've been watching this stock very closely. One, because it's a big name, but two, because this stock is plunging for its worst day since August of 2024. This is after the company announced plans to spend as much as $200 billion this year on data centers, chips, and other equipment. We've really been seeing a lot of these tech companies being punished for this, but it seems like it's a bit mixed. It depends on the name that you're talking about. I know that we did see Alphabet getting some pressure for this. Clearly, Amazon also seeing the same. We are seeing shares of the stock down about 11% so far this year.
What else you got for us here for the stocks? How about Stellantis?
Yes.
Oh, my goodness.
Let's talk about some automakers. Ticker STLA. Brutal day. We're seeing shares down about 22% right now as we speak. Earlier, plunging as much as 26%. This stock is hitting and falling for its worst day ever, lowest level since 2020. This is after the company said that it's taking more than $26 billion, that's USD, in charges, mainly linked to reverse in the course of its EV strategy. I mean, we've really been seeing a lot of people putting this bet on EVs, and we haven't really been seeing it paying off for some of these companies. Stellantis has obviously been one of those that's been struggling with this. Stock is down 32% just this year alone. So really seeing struggling. But I mean, when you look at the numbers too, it is important to note that the stock is just around $7. So you do see these big moves when we think about a percentage basis, but also important to note the value of the actual stock as well.
All right. You're also including an ETF in your stocks to watch. And this is one that I've heard this ticker all week long.
Right. I mean, it's Friday, so I feel like we kind of have to do a little bit of a recap on the week. I've been looking at this ETF that you mentioned. IGV is the ticker there. Software stocks, I mean, there's been so much in play this week. We are seeing a rebound today for this ticker, earlier rising as much as 3.2% for its best day since September, but it's still struggling. I mean, the ETF is on pace to end the week for its worst week since 2008, losing as much as 12% in value. So, I mean, we have our colleague, Bill Maloney. Of course, he is a chartered market technician and a strategist here who writes for Bloomberg. And he was just talking about the fact that it seems to have notched a short-term bottom after falling just 5%. That was yesterday. But it's interesting because we do see that it did have 2 straight days of record volume with over 40 million shares changing hands in each session.
The Stock Movers Report from Bloomberg Radio. Check back with us throughout the day for the latest roundup of companies making news on Wall Street. And for the latest market-moving headlines, listen to Bloomberg Radio live. Catch us on YouTube, Bloomberg.com, and on Apple CarPlay and Android Auto with the Bloomberg Business app.